The oppressor this morning, for which reason we have gathered here, is illegal mining, and that is why, under the auspices of the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, we are here to launch the responsible.
I'm joined by the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, the Sector Minister for that matter, the Honorable Amoakohene. We also do have in our company now the Minister for Defense, Dr. Omane Boamah. As soon as they mount the podium, or rather they take their seats, we shall begin with proceedings effectively. Ladies and gentlemen, once again we are reiterating the order that let's all remain seated, because now the program is about to kickstart in an effective fashion. Don't forget that we'll be live on Joy News and also Pan-African TV. The Ashanti Regional Minister, Dr. Amoakohene, is also part of the final interaction that we are expecting before the commencement of this all-important event.
After 12 of her, a former the choir breakthrough and Saddest, and a home from Nawajina. When we now for Emmanuel, Amoakohene, and also our happy, a very Minister of Defense, Dr. Emmanuel, Omane Boamah, and also our ha. But before you know about the group, you might be in Abessa Asia. Sadia, you didn't catch up Mono. And there's something one at this cow also. A poem is fully represented. One was a poem swap one. Owuranye Rita Awati onimonyamfo aloso ahabi na oya santire na atu no a eye oba no a abai krat peni yamame fostila penny apia ani penny for nyina omodi omani mojam praspe da fu ahodo a chakwa ensoyam constituency on for our and for the and our Benny Santin anymore. Or the Ahoa Bass at Mamina at Ya or Mount Four, or do one yam about an animal. Any year, Pamu, or Mudimoa, an animal at Ya or Mount Four.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, now is the moment that we've all been waiting for. That Kairos moment is now upon us.
Thank you.
And that means very soon we'll be live on the Joy News channel as well as Pan-African TV, streaming live nationwide. Once again, we will entreat everybody to remain seated. Once the dignitaries mount the podium, we will stand again in response to the Ghana National Anthem. Then the program will be underway effectively. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, this is where we will indulge you to set your cameras in motion, because the moment you're waiting for is finally here.
I know from Safo, another was you might have a years, and I walk, you have one, you are going to see the people. A people of here, and so at their home. A brand, you might be a year done of life. I will join you, channel, and African TV. Now, one day, every hand of Wofiano, also under Quenano, now almost under Comediano Ebi. The man say, I was Auntie Asiano. a preparing 24 81 Madam for Emmanuel Amoakohene, the Osadefo MP, Osadefo Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana Mampania Bakai. Aha, the MP Takopre, and also other swap one. The former video tour, as I said, by breakthrough and the hope flower. Never does it.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, let us all be outstanding. Let us all stand and hold ourselves in readiness for the Ghana National Anthem. 7,500 football pitches. Ladies and gentlemen, in the thinking of the tour, sir, the time for money, a year, money to Skawako, or how this is on Swabada, so the quite great to our area. Yes, I was saying that dear a day brain, a woman, how I will die and so on. And then you know, yes, I said, they are back of some, a back of some, the same partner to my Sibra. The secret now about an animal sabi a Bruce Sabia Proto. Yet was said in Picasso, and then she say, you didn't say a bit near to Cambodia. The two, a former good year, I know how we are at the Ababeja of my Ghana swore. I don't think Anna at the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. I swear, I heard say, a former good year to our great 200 Brava. That's a said to my dear son, and they have a power to our sentimental or Poisse. Na yabua edi atu yumadi ya or how ya kwambani ya yetisi kagoko di abre no yatini edi atu asiye minister owura onmonyamfo Emmanuel Amoakohene onu odi sa esayanim ama yatini aboa ma o man titire afa no tuma pafra oba nye onu kwa ne ba ye odi mpedifo ahodo na aba yabeje bre na yabo obi adi yada omodi na edom ne obusuaku e wa ha no yahunu mpedifo a wani monyam ababeta na abakosem a ye nyina ye babetitire tabutuku nafa wani di dumade na yebese nantie no da so doso nantie no da so doso pempem e wo fie so ehwe dumade ni bi enti yeti nantie no so na dumade aka nyina no yetini efa emesomo and of course, traditional elegance.
here. Oh no.
Royalty is indeed a beautiful spectacle, and today we are seeing it in very, very bright colors, ladies and gentlemen, setting the tone for the launch of the Responsible Cooperative Mining and Skills Development Program. Once the parade of royalty is over, we shall have the opening prayer and presidents will be on the way effectively.
And then, Nana, I didn't know how to see in Sama. Serbia group, Nana, I found out the woman Siomwa. Lydia Mupa, and the Abba for Person in the Panswa. Get it to Skawaka Pacific, this mining engineer. Begin to say, Sansuti, Anna, I'll take a cross or 247 to have a bill. A power said, I come walk and said, I'm one rush and walk. Say, oh, see, and then a bra. Ghana Marina, software, a pair of about to get to a show. And then a powerful. I may have a someone, a background, a former million to a mile. And then for super player, are you a how free and so now I'm more young funny a property in Mumbai. They don't hold an hour or to see drama. Santimano Cohere, Diana PSA, Jimmy can't come for Nana. The reps from the Muslim community, honorable ministers present here, MMDC security chiefs present, media, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to cut the protocol and also, as it were, continue on the established one, and use this opportunity to welcome you all to Obuasi, known as the Sikakrum of the Ashanti region of Ghana. And also want to let you know that as part of His Excellency the President's vision for the country and for that matter the region, Obuasi holds a very significant center for us as the hub of most of our natural resources, especially when it comes to gold, among others. These equally include areas of agri, among other trade and commerce, for which reason this town is a very historic and a very significant town for us. Over the past 7 months, when His Excellency the President assumed office, he declared clearly in unambiguous terms that he was up and ready to fight against illegal or illicit mining. His Excellency the President acknowledges that the mining sector definitely creates employment for a huge number of our youth. But most definitely, if it must be done, then it must be done well. As we work to clamp down on illegal mining, there were a lot of concerns as to what are the alternatives that are made available for the youth as a substitution to be able to equally equip them. When we came in as a government, the previous government had actually given out prospecting licenses, among others, and forest entry permits for people to actually be mining in our forest reserves. And I'm sure that you keep hearing the lands minister saying that most of these forest reserves
were taken or besieged by people who were armed. I want to, on behalf of the president, and definitely on behalf of Nananom, because it was affecting us here in Ashanti region, thank the Honorable Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, that here in Ashanti region, all these forest reserves that were taken up by armed gangs and individuals have successfully been recovered for the state. So, Honorable Minister, I want to thank you and thank your team that you work with for helping us be able to take charge of these forest reserves. Moving forward, Nanano said Emekaya no Yapapa Mahama Ontia mining. Bawa sisi ya dia ni ye sebe ya nchiri maso so beba no so benya ho faso ni ebetimi aboa said ebe ya forest no yense no yensuo no yense no endi ya share entokwa ya si no ana okun ya si no ye ka say wo forest free mu abaida dana ma onkrata akura President Mahama say men konkotu agudie wo forest mu free mu ebi ye asotie efree mu so omo ewo yensuo ho so omo free ho bisensuo ya na ye ko ye ben na ye nom enti ye hoso so ye mpese obi abetu agudie ewo nsuo ye to so mienu ye omo ye na okwa ho no ye ka se kwa ho obi tika bu no otwa bukura na wo hwede ye koso a emakuro no mu nefe enti wo a wutu agudie wo kwa ho bia no so firi ho ye sa ka ho bia yo omo na omo kuro no mu and that's why I say yempe the accounting na no yenim se mabulu do na na mo ye ho adwuma no na muni ho nkata se wi na akonya kwa na watinya akọ na wakakata so latinya bo amasa se no ada ho pese eno ni musufu a musu ya minister and president ti ya ene what the cooperative mining scheme ya ba what is how you now be say we mining na wi mu ho de a mo mienu anamia sana ena anayenumu a ya beka mo abom na se pa kuso ya de amamo ni ayi obi amana damano se ani pa no damano no ye ba be sha de e ho ya se wutu no na wo kata so ni amamo ho nkrata mo betumi bi aduduma no na ma protect asase no na ma ye maduma e wa so ngi kwa so enti enei ya ba ino ye be si ko so kakra sa se de be ya no said the bear young for back who before and Van Concorsai and Yonko. Who are we after the amount of black and one year who said a cranny at the share was ever no what we are in the year. I'm a Hawaii day at it. Minister, I have you to know. You said the as Prime Minister DC said the bear to Mamufu or how ever to anymore. You better let no man to so Amawati. Lands Minister, and now man by no more operations, you know. A bit more no more machines is your movie, as long as it's higher. Saffron in a Macatro, and who videos and who pictures. Midnight, the amount, yes, now a new master was said. Or more 50 more machines, or more packing, I said, or more trades, or what they community mining, cooperative mining, the back, and son of Masaqua. Oman by on basis of movie video. They didn't mean the bar. Who was our evidence? No, the bar, you bet them near any minister. Said the bear, who said, and let's see a bassy at the car table. No more your bar said, your bar boss, I sent who by near the tissue said, you bet in any years a bear and 3 months of Baba, no more in the home and for sure. And there is a floor. It said earlier before I cooperative man and no matter the Mummy, home, I'm a man with you. Yaba to ewo obuasi ha. Many is in Nanam say, emergency be, Maha, as well as Yakonia, it many MC for the commanders. You return now, Yako, the handle side emergency. Ministers are covered to the now to make you look like no matter no much share at the Amaya. May I show us the emergency problem? No, we are about to come home and sign up. Mama, we are let's see the number of MCs need to be far. Many idea among them. Now, you may be now, but you see us here for the man. This year, Namada Bunabas in Agushama. And I see the somebody shot. It will now for Dr. Frank Lano. Amoakohene, Asantima Swafo, Ohubasefo. Jumadei for
Paul 1 month from now, so awesome. I become from the one say Akoda Nyame. Honorable one of them, and I see the and then say that okay, I be back next year.
And so, it's